Sheldon, the challenge, I guess, is to put what Austin's done in perspective. Would you like a crack at it? 60 goals.
I guess all you can say is just that it's special, it's unique, it's rare. I'm just really happy for him. You know, he works extremely hard. We know the abilities that he has, but he works extremely hard at his game. He works extremely hard off the ice. He takes his craft very seriously. So to see him at the top of his game and to reaching these milestones, it's outstanding. So I'm really happy for him. I could tell he was really happy, and I just loved how our fans took care of him tonight too. The fans were outstanding in recognition of his accomplishments. So it was a good night.
Was it like on the bench, Sheldon? Austin was saying his teammate support is something that really makes it hit home for him.
Yeah, the guys were really excited. We were maybe a little concerned it might have been offside. But once we got a good look at it to see that it definitely was not offside, the guys were real happy for sure. Yeah, it was great. Like I said, I mean, especially like the guys feel so good, are so happy for him because he's our leader, right? And he does so many other things that you want to see him get rewarded, and the guys also feel a part of it, as they should. You know, obviously Mitch has been right there with him all season long, but not just him, just our whole group. You know, we're a united group, and in those moments you're united and you feel great for one of your people. So I was really happy with how the guys responded and how happy they were for him and you know, for Austin, like I said, because he gives so much to his game and then to our team. It's great for him to have that moment here.
Fitting then that he does it on a night that you finish on ice, right? I mean, if you're going to write it, this is probably how you want to do it.
Yeah, for sure. It was, and that's the thing. Those are important goals. You know, it's 0-0 hockey game, and we're carrying play. We feel fine about our game, but it's 0-0, and like you say, it's fitting that he is the guy, scores the goal, ends up being a game winner, allows us to really settle in and just relax with our game, and then puts the game away ultimately in the end. So it was, really great.
What do you think home ice advantage means? I mean, we tend to fixate on the line matching, but you haven't had a full barn behind you in those key games the last two playoffs, despite being the higher seed.
Yeah, that I'm excited about. You know, start of playoffs, to have fans on our side. You can see it tonight, just how excited they are for our team, and we're going to need them. It's going to be a battle here. It's still not settled who we're playing, but we know no matter who it is, it's going to be an absolute battle, and we're going to need that edge. So to start that way and give us an opportunity to play in front of our fans. We were in control of the situation, and we took care of it here today. So I'm happy for our guys that way. We've got one game left to play, but obviously we're very much here, focused on what's coming in, whatever it is, 6 days.
There's one game left to play, Sheldon, but are you interested? You said you haven't coached an NHL playoff game with any fans. Are you excited to see what this building would be like with fans? I mean, you haven't had a home playoff game with fans since 2019. Yeah.
I'm really excited for it. Like I said, there's moments in the game today. You're seeing how the fans respond to Auston. Whether it's 50 or 60. Today seems to go maybe to a whole other level, and the support, that they're giving him for the MVP. Like all these things, like you can tell, the city is really excited for Auston, but for our team. I mean, the team success that we're having. I mean, that goes with it, right? I mean, if we're losing games, they're not going to be as excited about what's going on, but it's all part of it. So to have an opportunity to play in front of them, compete in front of them, it's big for us. I mean, we've seen, you see the support the Raptors have gotten through their runs and everything like that. And I haven't lived that myself yet here. We have a number of players who have, but, to have that, I think is important, especially the fact that we were in control of it. That's what I really like. We were in control of the situation, and we took care of that to make sure that we got it done. Just to get that secured when it's in our control, and that's part of it too. We want to be a team that when we're in control of a situation, you got to finish it off, get it done, and happy we did that tonight.
You made of Jake's first game back in the locker room.
I thought it was good. You have to watch your back and all the details of it. You know, it wasn't a game we had to defend a whole lot, but I thought he was really good on the penalty kill. And, you know, most important thing for me is it looked like he got through the game without any issues. And, you know, I didn't see where his minutes finished up at, but I thought for first game back, I thought it was a good night for him.
What you asked to coach with Jason Spezza over the last few games or so, and was in and out of the lineup midway through the season. Do you see him elevating his play down the stretch here?
Yeah, I see him trending well for sure. I thought tonight he makes a big play at Auston, and he had a great chance just before that himself, and he had a couple others. The other night in Washington, you know, I thought he was really good. Obviously, he gets a power play goal, it gets called back, but for me, it's a goal. He shoots it in the net, and I see it. You know, you can see that he's capable of doing that. He scores a huge goal for us, 6-on-5. He scores a huge goal in the shootout. So you can see those contributions that he's making. I think the other thing that stood out to me of the Washington game in particular, that he was really good. He had a couple really good forechecks and things too. He was really good on a night when our team was extremely tired. It was really apparent that he didn't play the night before. And you could see him having a little bit more when the rest of the group maybe didn't. I wanted to keep him in here today and see if we could continue to build on that momentum. I was happy with his game and the plays, you know, that he made.
Jack seems to be finding his groove, picks up a shutout tonight. How important is that for that position to be stabilized as you guys go into the playoffs?
It's huge. I mean, you know, there's a couple of things you're coming into the game that are on your mind, and obviously Jack's play and continuing to be in that groove was a big one, and he was perfect. So that's really what you're looking for. More importantly than just the shutout is how he looked. He looked super calm, relaxed. We you know, there's a couple times we had some breakdowns, not a lot of them, but when we did, he was solid. That save in the third period, the time when, you know, looks like we've got the game pretty much put away, but then we give up a pretty high quality chance. So that's one thing that was really stood out to me. I was really happy for him. Obviously, you know, the Auston thing coming together is big for us as well, but I mean, the Jack thing is big, and you know, I mean, going into the game for me, Auston was already at 60. I don't know. I'm a round up kind of guy, so I don't know if anyone would ever describe him as a 58 goal scorer. I mean, you're already a 60 goal scorer, but for those things to come together here tonight is great.
Sheldon, have you ever had in your playing career or coaching career, have you ever had a player like Auston, and how might what he's done this year shape your approach to coaching?
I mean, played with Vinny LeCavalier in Tampa, Artie St. Louis, Brad Richards, guys like that. But you know, coaching a guy like Austin, I think he's pretty special and unique in the way that he scores goals and the manner that he does. And I know goal scoring is, you know, on an uptick this season, but it's the thing that he does. It's the hardest thing to do in our game is to score goals at even strength. Hardest thing to do in the game, and he does that on a level that it seems like nobody's. Yeah, I agree. Nobody seems to be able to do it even, you know, anywhere near the same level, and you know, that's special. Like I said, it's the hardest thing to do in our game, and it's not just this season. It's past seasons. He does that, and the way he scores in so many different ways, and how he uses his body and the personality and the professionalism that he has and the demeanor that he maintains throughout all of this. He's special. So you know, I don't think there's anyone quite like it, and I don't know that the Leafs have seen anyone quite like it either.
Thanks, Sheldon.
Thank you.